Hello, welcome to Pike Creek Farm. My name is Renee, and if this is your first time here, thank you so much for joining me. This is going to be a short video. My clock's chiming. This is going to be a short video to go along with my theme for this month, June Jars and Pantry Stars. And I just wanted to share with you a few of my pantry stars. And these are things from my spice rack and my dry goods, not my home canned pantry, but just some things I like to have on hand. And there's more to have quick meals, or when I just don't know what I want, or to help with the budget so I don't have to buy as much at the grocery store. And I try to stock up on these things when they're on sale. And just to keep a well-stocked pantry that I can make something always, whether it's more complicated or a simple, easy, quick meal instead of going out. So let me share a few with you. I do like having my home blends that I make. This is Italian spice, and I make this to also can with. I also do Creole seasoning and Mexican seasoning. About a month ago, I had a class at church and someone shared some of their dry mix recipes. So I now have cream of anything soup, and this was full to the top. I use it quite a bit. Last night, for example, I had worked all week and I was tired, and I had pork chops out to thaw. So I needed something for dinner. I was just gonna season the pork chops, and then I cooked, what did I cook? Oh, fresh asparagus from my veggie box. I'm starting to get those again. There's not a lot in them, but it's still wonderful to get. And I took some egg noodles, some that were left that I just needed to use up. And first I made a roux with this with some butter, and then I added this, and I added a little bit of chicken bouillon. I always have this on hand too. And milk, and added the cooked noodles to it. And I had creamy chicken noodles as a side. Very quick, very easy. Earlier in the week, and I'm out of it now, I made chicken legs that I had bought on sale, and I made shake and bake. And I make my own shake and bake, and I do have a video on it, but I need to restock. And I always have breadcrumbs and panko crumbs in the pantry, and that's a base for my homemade shake and bake. And it's wonderful. I just love it. Some of the other things we made at the class at church, we made everything but the bagel seasoning. And this stuff's expensive in the store. You do have to shake it up before you use it because the poppy seeds settle to the bottom. We made seasoned salt, so I don't have to buy a name brand one. That's a little pricey. My mom always had that in the pantry. We did taco seasoning, and mine's almost gone. I do Mexican seasoning in addition to taco seasoning. And for that, I always keep stocked up on my different spices. And this is a Mexican oregano, and that's really good in that seasoning. Mexican oregano has a different flavor than Italian oregano. I use the Italian in my Italian spice blend. At the class, we also made bouillon. It is not chicken flavored, really, because it doesn't have chicken. It has wonderful spices, and it has nutritional yeast in it. And it gives that same kind of like umami flavor that chicken bouillon would. I always keep bay leaves on bulk from the store. I usually go to there's a Mennonite store, and I can stock up on all this stuff. I get my cocoa there. I usually have big ones, but they were out of the big ones, so I'd gotten some small ones, but you know, plain cocoa. And this is the Dutch cocoa, so it's a little darker. I like that a lot for doing no bakes. Other things I try to keep on hand, I always have chicken broth. I do my own chicken broth too, but I seem to run out of that quicker, so I like to have this on hand. I always have a variety of pastas. Here's some small shells. I always have spaghetti, lasagna noodles. So I can make so much with those as a base. And we like rice, so I always have this container of rice, and I have another bag to fill it up now. And then, if I can reach it, the basics. You know, I have containers with brown sugar, white sugar, confectioner's sugar, flour, bread flour. These are always in my pantry. And I love these containers. They seal airtight. As long as I keep it sealed, my brown sugar never gets hard. And then sometimes I try to keep some things that are a little special, like capers or coconut milk. My daughter gave me a recipe for fish. I use walleye that's like poached in this and has Asian spices like fish sauce in it and ginger. It's amazing. And we serve it on the white rice. So, and I always have dry beans, a variety of dry beans. These are navy beans from the Thumb that a friend gifted me, but I have black beans in there and I have pinto beans in there. And I try to jar them up too, but I always have some that are dry. So I always keep a variety of items in my pantry that aren't part of my home canned pantry, but I try to keep these items there. And this is just a little bit of it. I have a lot of other things too, and I'll be sharing more with you this month, but these are some of my pantry stars. And for me, when I cook, flavor is real important. I like to use seasonings, so I'm really happy to have my own home blends, because to buy the little jars of them are expensive, and I just like knowing what's in it, and I put exactly what we like. You know, I can personalize it. So this is just some of my pantry stars, and thank you so much for watching, and I hope you'll be here for the rest of the month. I am on my second rhubarb canning project today, so those, well, one should be up before this one, but then the other one will be up, and I will be canning away this month as much as I can as things start coming in produce-wise. Here's some of my pantry stars. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time at Pike Creek Farm.